First, you have to write down the according to question what is given. A point P, this is point P, that is A comma B, becomes minus 2c after reflection in x-axis. So put here arrow, write in here reflection in x-axis. So when P gets reflection in x-axis, that means what? P, the value of P remains constant, the value of B will change. So it becomes, suppose it is P dash, it becomes A comma minus B. But according to question, it is given that minus 2 comma C. So from here we can get that A equals to minus 2 and B equals to minus C. Next, again they have said that P becomes D5 after reflection in origin. So P point is A comma B. Here it is reflection in origin. When it is reflected in origin, the sign gets changes of both ordinates. So it becomes, suppose it becomes P dash, it will become minus A comma minus B. But which is given here D comma 5. D comma 5. From here we can get minus A equals to D and minus B equals to 5. But we know that B equals to minus C. So here B equals to minus 5. See, B equals to minus 5, then C becomes plus 5. That means A equals to minus 2, B equals to minus 5, C equals to plus 5, and here D equals to minus A. But minus of minus A is 2. That means here D equals to 2. Here the point P is first reflected in origin. So we write here P AB reflects in origin. It becomes P origin as both the sign changes minus A comma minus B. Then this is then reflected in y-axis. So here you write reflected in y-axis. When reflects in the y-axis, then the y coordinate remains the same and the x coordinate remains changes. So it becomes P dash of this changes, that means A minus B. But according to the question, P dash is 3 comma minus 4. Therefore, from equating, we get A equals to 3 minus B equals to minus 4, that is B equals to 4. These are the vertices of a triangle ABC and it is being reflected. So when it is reflected in y-axis, the y ordinates remains the same, only x changes. So here it becomes minus 4 comma minus 1, it becomes 0 comma 7, it becomes 2 comma 5. Now again these points have been reflected in origin, that means both the signs gets here changes. So here the sign changes means it becomes 4 comma 1, it becomes 0 comma minus 7, it becomes minus 2 comma minus 5, which is the required answer. Here already it has been given in the question that it has been after reflection in the origin we get A dash here. So as I said, after reflection in origin the sign gets changes. So here the point A becomes 3 comma 4 and point B becomes 0 comma 5. That you have to write down here. Next, draw a diagram. We have to draw a diagram. Here A is 3 comma 4. 3 comma 4 is this point. This is A. B is 0 comma 5. B is 0 comma 5. This is B. Then A dash is minus 3 comma 4. A dash is minus 3 comma 4. Then B dash is 0 comma minus 5. 0 comma 5 here. Then we have to find out the joining here. If you join this, we get a figure this way, and they have asked us. Now they have asked us for what kind of figure is this. This is rectangle. Next, find a double dash when A dash reflected in the y-axis. We know that a dash is minus 3 comma minus 4. Minus 3 comma minus 4, this is a dash, and it has been reflected in the y-axis. If it has been reflected in the y-axis, we know that on the x coordinate changes, so it will see a double dash here. A double dash becomes plus 3 comma minus 4. Next, find b double dash when reflected on of b is x-axis. Reflection of b, this is b, reflection of b on x-axis is 0 comma minus 5. This is reflection of b. Then is followed by the reflection in the origin. Again, it has been followed by the origin, means it has been the same point. That means b double dash is 0 comma 5. Reflection in the y-axis means y ordinates remains the same and x changes. So it becomes minus 4, minus 11, minus 5, minus 3, minus 2, 15, and becomes minus 1 comma 1. Now again it has been reflected in the origin. When it is reflected in the origin, means both the sign get changes here. It becomes 4 comma 11, 5 comma 3, 2 comma minus 15, comma minus 1. Now they have asked, it remains parallelogram. Yes, it remains parallelogram. Then we have written down the single transformation. See here, here it is 4. Here it is 4, same, no change. Minus 11, plus 11 gets changes. 5, 5, again no change. 2, 2, no changes. 1, 1, no change. But all the y ordinates gets changes. Hence, the single transformation means it is being reflected on x-axis.